Madini Mazimba.
Madini Mazimba.
Madini Mazimba.
So about 2 months back, I gave you a video where I gave you some tracks which made my childhood. And on that video, I only gave you 10 tracks. But you know what, 10 tracks don't really do justice. So I just thought today, you know what, let me give you another 10 tracks. These tracks played a pivotal role. In my growing up, in my childhood, I loved this track. A lot of them, I still love them. I danced to them, I sang along to them. They really hold a lot of memories in my life. And possibly if you're a 90s kid like me, you probably have 1 or 2 tracks that are similar to mine. But anyway, just stay tuned and check it out. So the first track I'll be talking about is the track titled Wandinoda, or as I like to call it, Sondiani. And this track was by Slice. This group was the in thing, the early 2000s. I loved their style. I loved everything they did. This track, I just loved this track. I could sing along to this track. Every time it was being played on TV, you know, you don't know these guys, alongside my pickups, my KB, it was just fantastic. Even though back then, when this next track dropped, I wasn't that much into relationships and stuff, you know what, but the track Chido by Decibel is just a timeless classic. It's just amazing. Loved the instrumental, loved the lyrics. It was just easy to sing along, easy to comprehend. Even those that were fun, even to approach the girls, but in your own time, I forgot, you know what, if I manage to get a girlfriend, this is definitely the track I will sing to her. This is the track I will dedicate to her. It was just that superb. Now, for some of you who grew up in the 90s like me, I think this track, the next track, this track titled Raramo by RNK African Sounds, or a lot of you know this track by the name Tina. Hawaii Revesa Tina. I know a lot of you love this track. I definitely love this track. And back then, Sandri Kampana, when this song was being played, I would run into the house, you know what, dance, sing along to this track. Definitely a fantastic track, and it holds a lot of memories for me. Now the next track I'll be talking about is Unodzoka by MC Villa. Now this is a fantastic track. When it came out in the early 2000s, you know, this track got a lot of airplay on TV, on radio. I just loved everything about this track, the rapping and all the stuff. You know what? Hip hop back then was not at the level where it is right now. And MC Villa, and it's just a fantastic track. I loved it. And also, coincidentally, my name is Tendai. So you know what? This song, now you know what? Back then, you know what? In my childhood, approach my baby, but you know what, there was one track that really made me take it out to also feel out. I think those niggas need to, and this track was Usacheme by Thornhill boys. This was just a fantastic track. I think these guys are more like the Backstreet Boys version of Zimbabwe. Unfortunately, they just gave us one amazing track and they disappeared. But regardless, this track is just fantastic. I remember singing this track to one girl. I think I was in Form 1, Form 2. She nearly melted. And if you were to combine some of the best love songs to ever being produced in Zimbabwe, I believe this track would definitely feature in such a list because it's just fantastic. Now this next track is titled Pamuchato waTobias and is by Admire Kasenga and the Ngosimbi crew. Now this was a fantastic track. I remember listening to this track on radio and on SMG. I believe it had a video, right? I could sing along to this track. It's just catchy. It's easy to sing along. It's catchy. And I believe a lot of people who grew up the same era as I grew up, you know, watching Ezom. This track is definitely one of those exceptional Sungura tracks you like. It's just on point. I just loved everything about it. This next track is by Andy Brown and Potato. The track titled Mapurisa. Now this is a fantastic track. I think a lot of you love this track. I loved the track to bits. I remember performing this track on one visual, at Triple Primary. Me and this close friend of mine, you know what, we went on stage and we performed this track. It was just amazing, you know what, Raya stage. But anyway, this is just a fantastic track. I think Potato, I think for many people, this is the only track they know of Potato. I don't think there's anything else, even to me, the song enters the Potato, nothing but this track. And I think you'll be known for a lot of years just because of this track. It's just fantastic. I loved the combination. The next track is Tsaona by Pengaudzoke. Now this track, back then I did not even know how deep the lyrics of these tracks went, how tragic this track is, but I did not care. I just loved the track. I loved the way they sang it. It was sort of catchy, and also the dances. Somehow I just love the dances. I mean, my dances, these guys, you know what? I don't run my gates, so I just love those dances. It was just a fantastic track, and up to now, I think a lot of people know this track. Even pair, oh my goodness, you know what? What the lyrics mean, but regardless, it's just a fantastic track. And the next track I'm going to be talking about is Handirege by Royce. Now these guys had all the swag, they had all the class. You know what? In the early 2000s, at the beginning of the urban grooves movement, these guys were the guys. You know what? They were on point in terms of lyrically. They were on point. Their productions, everything they did was on point. And they have a lot of classics. But for today, I just thought, you know what, this track, Handirege, was just fantastic. It's a lovely love song. I loved this track. I could sing. I can even sing along to this track, even up to this day. It's just fantastic. Now for the last track, the 10th track on this list, is a track I love the most. It's a track by Exquisite. But you know what? There's someone who loved this track more than me. And but this is just a fantastic track. So,
Inendri Musala. Inendri Musala.
I wanna stay kuma del.
One Musala da teme huni, vakatema huni, vanoita moni. And two Musala da chere mvura, vakachera mvura. Well, we don't know how to sing the whole song. But, but time man. The whole point is this song is amazing. This is a classic. You can't say XQ without putting the Musala song on the side, because this is the song that made XQ to be XQ. So this is a classic song. I don't know how old the song is, but the song is just amazing. It's a perfect tutorial for everyone who wants to become a Musala. Like, you know,
but you know, his song that's right. And this track is buzz for centuries. I don't listen to that. I listen to rap because I was born salad and I will die salad. So yeah, that's it for these 10 tracks that made my childhood. You know what? Maybe these tracks are some of the tracks that made your childhood. I don't know. But anyway, go in the comment section below. Tell me maybe 10 tracks, 2, 3, I don't know. Any tracks you want that really made your childhood. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you again next time.